Good afternoon, dear students. Once again, very important lecture about speaking. As it is known to you that this is Salim Saroj Academy, SSA, we have completed some lectures about the speaking. Now today is this another lecture. It is known to you that we have already completed that I told you that in case of speaking, we use sounds, and I have already told you that there are 44 sounds which we have already discussed. That these 44 sounds, they are divided into two types. That is consonants and vowels. And vowels. It is known to you that we have already completed 24 consonants, and now we have to discuss the vowels which are 20 in number. Now they have already completed. Now we have to discuss the vowels. I have already made you the difference between the vowels and consonants. I told you that in case of consonants, there comes the stop or there comes the hindrance. For example, in case of po, two lips come in touch with each other. We have discussed that. Now today our topic is about the vowels. As I had told you that vowels are 20 in number, and they are also divided into two, that is which we have already discussed. Pure vowels are monophthongs. Pure vowels which are also called monophthongs or diphthongs. I have told you that pure vowels are 8 or 12 in number, and these diphthongs, they are 8 in number. I told you that when we speak the vowels, the mouth remains open, there comes no hindrance. For example, E, A. We will discuss now the vowels. I hope that you will understand. I once again say you that you have not to see towards the slides because the slides are not good. You have to see that in which way I will speak the sounds, and I will say you according to an examination that how you will write in the examination. That is symbol representation I will discuss here. How you will represent the symbols in the examination. I already told you that in case of alphabets, there are only 5 vowels, letters of alphabet, that is A, E, I, O, U. But sounds, there are 20 which we are going to discuss today. 1 second. I once again say you that you have not to focus upon the slides. You have to focus upon me, that what I will teach and in which way I will teach. Your focus should be upon that. Your focus should not be upon the slides, because the slides are not visible, they are not legible. Now they will be helpful for me because maybe I may divert from the topic. In that way they are very good. Yes, I told you that monophthongs, these are the monophthongs or the pure vowels. 1 second. Yes. That is, I told you that pure vowels are monophthongs. They are 12 in number. They are 12 in number. Pure vowels are monophthongs. Now, why I tell you that when we speak these vowel sounds, the mouth remains open. Now they are divided. The vowels, they are divided into so many types. We have to see first of all the classification of the vowels, that on what type they are divided. First of all, you have to remember that the vowels, they are divided on the basis of the tongue. I told you that the tongue is most active articular, and this lower jaw, they make the more movement. And for example, I told you that this is tip of the tongue, this is blade, this is front, this is central, and there is back. In case of vowels, we see that the tongue, which portion of the tongue rises. Sometimes front rises, sometimes middle rises at the center, sometimes back rises. They are divided on this basis, that is front, central and back. For example, this is tongue, this is tongue, for example. Sometimes this is front, for example, this is front, this is central, and this is back. Sometimes this front rises up, sometimes this central rises up, sometimes the back rises up. You cannot feel it like this. You can feel it if you will take the mirror in front of you and you will watch. You will see your tongue in front of that, and you will be able to see that. That is what I want to say, that on the basis of this, these vowels, they are divided into three types. That is front vowels, that is central vowels, that is back vowels. Front, I told you that when the front of the tongue rises up, central, when the central of the tongue rises up, back, when the back of the tongue rises up. This is one classification. And another classification is that you have to remember. Another thing is, sometimes the mouth remains open, completely open, like this. Sometimes closed. That is, they are also divided into open, closed. Sometimes, for example, mouth does not open more. Mouth opens more. Mouth remains closed. And so they are divided into open and closed. But they are also divided. Sometimes mouth opens but not complete, only half. They are called half open, half open. And sometimes closed but not completely closed. That is called half closed, half closed, half open and half closed. Now you have to see these vowels upon this, that how much tongue rises, which part of the tongue rises. If front rises, they are called front vowels. If middle, they are called middle vowels. If back, they are called back vowels. And if mouth closed, remains closed, they are called closed vowels. If it opens, they are called open vowels. If in between, half open and half closed. Have you any doubt? Is it now clear to you? Okay. Okay, I will discuss. Now, first of all, I will recapitulate these sounds so that you will yourself see. Also, you have to remember that these sounds are also divided on the basis of this lips. Sometimes the lips remain is like this, and sometimes the remain is open, sometimes the remain is like this. Yeah, they are also divided upon that. Now you will see that, for example, this is the tongue. You will see this is the tongue, and I told you that that is front, This is the front of the tongue. This is the back of the tongue. You have to take it like this. This is the back of the tongue, and now it is clear that it is central of the tongue. Central of the tongue. And I told you that, for example, we will take here, this is open. We have to make the representation of these vowels. This is closed. For example, which we will write there, they will be closed. And I told you that there is also half open, half closed. For example, this is who comes here, they are half open, half open. Those who comes in between here, they are half closed. This is closed, and here they are half closed. So till I am not able to use the pen properly, please. This is the, I can say that with the help of this diagram you will understand. And this portion we can take, it is this portion, it is the central. For example, this is central of the tongue. Now I will write the symbols. The symbols of these consonant, these vowel sounds which are asked to you in the examination. There you have been given the words, and you have to make the transcription, phonetic transcription of those words. For example, as in case of, you have seen already in case of consonants, for example, this is pen, P-E-N, pen. There may be this P may be underlined. You have to write for this P, po. I have already told you that you have to keep the sounds within these slant lines. So this is sound po, not P. Alphabet it is P, but as sound it is po. And I already told that you cannot write po like this, or you cannot write po like this. For P you can write, but not for po. And I already told you that you have to keep these in the slant lines. And in the same way, for example, in the examination, there may be the word like this, pen, and there may be this underlined, and you have to do nothing. Maybe they say write the phonetic symbol of the underlined word. You have to do nothing, but you have to do. For this you have to write back and you have to keep it in these slant lines. Very, very easy for examination point of view. For speaking it is somewhat different. And one thing you have to remember, that when you will make the phonetic transcription of any word, first of all you have to speak that. For example, pen, no. That is, for example, now I will write these vowels, pure vowels, and you have to remember their symbols, because they does not match with the alphabets as we have seen in case of consonants. There are so many consonant sounds which resembles with the alphabets, but vowels didn't resemble with any of the alphabets. You can say, sir, this is, it resembles E. There is no doubt that it resembles E, but its pronunciation is somewhat different. It is not here E, it is here A. I will teach you one by one. That is, now you will see that how we use the symbols, in which way we write the phonetic transcription of the words. You have to see, and you will yourself see that how they are produced when I will make the use of this diagram. For example, yes. One thing is also that these sounds, these vowel sounds, they are also short and long. As in case of consonants, they are voiced and voiceless. I told you at that time, voiced are those which take more duration. Voiceless are those which take less duration. For example, bow. Bow is voiced, bow is voiceless. Pen, book. In the same way, these vowel sounds, they are called short and long. Short means where they take less duration of time. Long means where they take more duration of time while at all. For example, this is this one, this is this. Here, this one is like this. E. This is A. This is E. Why I have shown you this chart? The reason of showing this slide here is that I have written here the Hindi also and also Urdu. I am not able to write Hindi. For the Hindi speakers, I have shown you this slide so that they will understand this is E, this is A. This is short, it is long. A, E, as in Urdu, ellipse A, as in Urdu, ellipse E. This is Urdu, and this is Hindi. You can yourself see. Those who are familiar with Hindi, they can see. Now you can say, sir, how we will remember them? You have to do nothing. You have to speak the words, and by speaking the words, you will yourself see that which type of sound is produced in those words. For example, you can see it. For example, it, hit, it, hurt or hit. For example, duty, and this is, it is long, that is E. This is A and this is E. But the way I will show you, you have to write in that way. For example, this is like this one, you have to write it like this, like I and two dots, that like this. I will show here, I will not rub off, because like this you have to write this. And I already told you that you have to keep them in the slant lines. This is A, ellipse A. It, hit, bit, kit. This is E. For example, east, sheet, key. They can be in the initial, in the beginning, in the middle, or also in the end. And for example, as I have told you, A, E. This one, this is near the close, as I told you that it is, so it is called the close. And it is near the close and it is front in case of the front portion, so it is called the close front. Close front. Yes. And also you have to remember that this one, it is near the half close, that is here. So it is called the half close front. Half close front. Actually there is three label diagram, but I will not say you at this time the diagram of the lips, that are the lips closed or are the lips open. That will be separate discussion. Oh, yes. Now another one is like this, like E of alphabet, but it is not E. It is A. जैसे हम बच्चे को कहते हैं ना A. ये ठीक नहीं है. It is not good. It is bad. A. Like that. A. For example, and, sand. you will speak and. And. Sen. Bed. Mostly it is used for E. Mostly. Not always, but mostly. Mostly this A is used for I. Not always, but mostly. Mostly this E is used for double E or EA. Not always, but mostly. This is A. For example, and, sand, bed. And this one is near half open. So it is called half open. And it comes in case of the front. This portion is front. It is called half open front. I only say here 2 label diagrams, not 3, not about the lips. And this is A, and this is also short. As this was short, A, E. This is short, A, and this is another is A. This is like this. It is combination of 2. A, it is A. As we speak the sound of letter alphabet A, but long to some extent, because this is A and this is A, and this comes in the portion of the open, so it is open and it is front. I told you that it is open front. I think that you got it. Is it clear to you now? Very easy. These are the front 4. These are front 4. That is A. This is A. This is E. This is A. This is A. A, E, A. And now we will go towards the back and towards the central. In central there comes the one that is like this. Like this. A. For example, cut, go, put, no, not a put, cut, not put, go, cut, up, cup, go, you will speak the word cup, go, cup, up, that is this is short. And it is known to you that it comes near the central, so it is central, short, central, but it comes near the open, that is short, central. And I had told you that I didn't show here this, and it is short, and it is long is here, that is or here I will write I told you that there is written also in Hindi, Alif, in Urdu, Alif Mada, This is Alif Mada This is Alif Mada and this is Alif Mada. This is like this. There is written also in Hindi. Hindi speakers will see themselves. And this is like this. Up, cut, cup. This is open mouth. All, ball, sa, calm, and this is mostly used, mostly, not always, mostly for you, mostly. For example, up, cut, mostly, not always. This is arm, calm, harm, and then there is another one, that is this here. You can see like this. This is O. This is O. O, not O. O. O, half O. You have to pronounce like half O. O. For example, God, go auto, God. Pot, go auto, pot. Caught. This is O, this is short, and it is known to you that it is at the back, so it is back, and it is known to you that it is open, near the open, it is open. Open, back, short, and it is long is, this is O, and it is long is like this. O, 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 1 second. O, like this. O, O, like hot, hot, this hot. One is hot. They're hot. There we use this. H-O-T, hot. This. Cough. And this, there, it is now known to it is back. And it comes half close. And it is long. And another one is like this. It is put, and this is it is long. Here is written in Hindi. Here is written in Hindi. This is Urdu alif ba pesh or and this is long. Food, ooze, choose, boot, and the last but not least, there are two, which comes in the central. This one, but they comes in the central. This is ago, about, mother, and this is just long. For example, earn, learn, bird, girl. I think that you got them. It is very difficult to understand in one lecture. You have to recapitulate them, and you have to watch so many videos. There are so many videos, and I will also try to show you so many videos. Don't worry. I will recapitulate very quickly. Only now I will speak them so that you may memorize them. This is 1 second. I will use another pen. Yes. This is air. This is air. Like this. Air. This is E. This is E. This one like this. Like this. E. Two dots. E. These are two dots. E. This is A. 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 Like this, two dots. This is O. This is O. Here like this. Actually this comes here. And this is O. And this is O. Not more. Like this. O. And this is like this. And this is You can memorize them with the help of examples. For example, eat, eat, bed, and cup, arm, calm, hot, pot, hot, car, put, food, this is learn, bird. Yes, in this way we have completed the 12 vowel sounds. Now we have to discuss in another lecture 8 diphthongs. These are, I already told you that these are called monothongs. You can take the screenshot if you like. It is not good, but if you like, you can take. As this is, I already told you that this is not good, but still, if you like, you can see that there I have represented the samples with the help of Urdu and with the help of Hindi. Those who are Hindi speakers, they can see themselves, and those who know Urdu, they will see that yourself. I hope that you have understood this topic is not, I cannot say that it is, I have not discussed it in the way that it is speaking, but I have to show you from your examination point of view that how you will write in the examination. For example, as I told you that if there will be book, 1 second, if there may be book, for example, and they will say you write the phonetic symbol or vowel sound of the underline. You have to do nothing, you have to write this like this. If there will be put, write the phonics of this like this, put. If there will be cut, you have to write the phonetic symbol like this, cut. If there will be pen, you have to write like this, pen. If there will be food, like this, food, you have to write this. If there may be, for example, teacher, write the phonetic symbol of this, you have to write this. This is how in your examination the questions will be asked. For in case of this consonant is easy, but to some extent in case of these vowels it is difficult, and you have to try to understand them. I hope that you have learned them, and if you have will be any suggestion, any feedback, I hope that you will send that in the comment section. Feedback is necessary. Feedback may be positive as well as negative, but that should be healthy. The motto of the feedback should be two-way process, because nobody in this world is perfect. I can't say that I am perfect. I am still learning. I am myself student. I want to learn something from you. If you will write me any comment, I become as happy. But the motto should be that there should be two-way process. So many of my colleagues have told me that wherever I was wrong, incorrect, they told me, and I have changed myself there. I hope that these my colleagues, these my friends, they will also share me their feedback. Okay, if you like this channel, please subscribe it, and you can also share this with your relatives, with your friends, and also I hope that you will send the feedback. Okay, thanks. Okay.